The Appalachian Mountains hold some of America's most terrifying secrets.
I am walking up to the Primitive Baptist Church.
Mystery, haunts, and legendary paranormal activity.
That was scary. Did you hear that?
Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Cryptids, ghosts,
No, they were not at all ashamed.
missing people, and more.
Dude, holy.
Okay, everybody, right now, I am walking up to the Primitive Baptist Church, and this church has a major connection to my last video at the Henry Whitehead house. And once, that was scary. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
That was actually kind of scary. And again, I'm here with Michael Bryce.
Michael Bryce.
My good friend, Michael Bryce, he was with me and Joe at Lake Shawnee, and he lives sort of nearby, so I picked him up. And we're about to go into the church and get our first impressions. We have not went inside yet. So let's do this,
Let's do this.
This is the Cades Cove Primitive Baptist Church, an Appalachian horror with terrifying paranormal stories and a brutal connection to the Appalachian Death House, which was released just a few weeks ago. This church was founded in the year 1827, but without a proper location, many gatherings took place in nearby cabins, homes, and other buildings, and it wasn't until 1832 that a long-term church was built, eventually outgrowing the size, torn down, and erecting this current version in the year 1887. The cemetery outside the church is the oldest cemetery in Cades Cove. 399 total graves have been documented, but many of them are unmarked. This isn't from a nefarious reason. This is due to the stones sinking into the ground and the fact that some of the gravestones were nothing more than large rocks that tourists have taken over the years. And I'm just gonna be completely real with you guys. I'm pretty spooked. Like, it's scary out here. It is pitch black. Other than my big ass light on my camera. So, we're walking in right now. Holy. Oh, dude, there's a little echo. We should donate before we leave.
Absolutely.
Look at all these church pews.
It's so beautiful, but it's so eerie.
Dude, it's so dark out here that this light doesn't even reach that back wall all the way. Like, that's how dark it is. Oh, look at that. That must have been like a chimney pipe or something that led to here. Or no, I don't know. Because there's benches up here, so why would there be like a furnace in the middle? But that's what it looks like it was.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe there was like a wall or something, I don't know. But this would probably be for like the choir on this side.
There's still a Bible up here.
Let's check it out. It's open to Genesis, the first book of Moses. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. That's creepy to read in an abandoned church.
Yeah, no kidding.
And guys, this church has a cemetery. Now, we're probably not gonna go into the cemetery just out of respect because it's dark. We don't wanna like trip over a headstone or like be disrespectful, but the cemetery is literally like on the ground right next to it. Like, it's not a walk or anything, it's right there. One common paranormal occurrence here at the church is that of a recurring apparition of a woman showing her face and even walking through walls at the Primitive Baptist Church. Recently, I visited what is known as the Henry Whitehead house. While investigating, I uncovered that Henry had 3 daughters, one of which was named Nancy Ann Whitehead. Nancy married John Walter Oliver, whose father was William Oliver. Both of them were pastors, aka elders, at this very church. Nancy's stepbrother Josiah Gregory, aka Joe Banty, which you heard about extensively in my Appalachian Death Cabin video, has been charged with arson shortly before his attempted murder charge when in December of 1921, he burned down not only his brother-in-law, John Oliver's barn, but also his father-in-law, William Oliver's barn, on the same night. After the first barn was burned, friends and family had arrived to help. With how much of a madman Josiah was, I can only speculate that Josiah probably thought that nobody would interfere. Things likely could have ended way worse that night for the elders at the Primitive Baptist Church. I mean, it's pretty small, but it's also fairly big. And we are out here completely alone, like 100%. There's no other cars, nothing. And we are just here in the Appalachian Mountains. On October 19th, 1922, Josiah, his wife Elvira, and son Dana were all found guilty in court, and the penalty was 2 to 21 years in prison. But only a week later, Judge Sam Brown overturned the conviction and set them all free. Another instance of the power that Josiah had due to his moonshining business and political connections. Some say that Josiah personally asked to make amends with John Oliver. There's the stories of the Appalachian Mountains are scary enough without being in a church that has its own stories of hauntings and spookiness. And I feel it. Like it's weird out here, dude. Like even with this light, everything, because what you guys don't get to see is while I'm looking at the lens right now and the light in my face, I see nothing behind me. My eyes just like adjust to this light. So like Michael could be standing right behind and I wouldn't even be able to see him.
No, it's pitch black. You can't see. You can't. I can't even see the end of my hand when I stick it out.
Oh my goodness. So we might go. Maybe we'll go night vision only later. That would be fun. The word primitive is also not a derogatory term. This is a specific branch of the Baptist ideology that embraces the concept of sin. They believe that humans are born from sin, so therefore, anything morally wrong that you do in life will not prevent you from gaining access to heaven. For years, this Appalachian church, abandoned in the middle of nowhere, dozens of miles away from any civilization in any direction, has encountered paranormal activity that runs off teens and adults. Ghostly knocks, footsteps, church bells heard, apparitions, disembodied voices, and more. This Appalachian location sits in pitch black and is just plain terrifying. So right now, I mean, that's the church. We're about to go out, get the equipment, come back in, and see if the spirits of the Primitive Baptist Church want to have a conversation with us.
Let's do it.
You excited?
Yes, sir.
I'm scared, but excited. Real quick before we get any further into the video, I just want to tell you guys that I have a Patreon account, and if you would like to, it is only $5 a month, and you get all sorts of bonus content, including what I'm doing, me taking apart cameras, me testing devices, stuff from The Secret Documentary, bonus investigations, and more. It is one of the best ways to support me, so if you would like, please go to the link in the description and subscribe to my Patreon account. Another brief break. This is the giveaway. The winner of this broken REM pod, signed by yours truly. All you had to do in the last video was comment down below the crazy house and say that house was crazy or the crazy house is crazy, one of the two. And I put all of the names in one random name generator wheel spinner. And the name that came up: Adventures with author Marianne, and I apologize, I don't know how to pronounce the rest of it, but your name is on screen, you know who you are. Please DM me on Instagram preferably, and I can get your address, and I can send out your signed Broken REM pod. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. You are somebody who I see in almost every single one of my comment sections of my videos, so very well deserved. So thank you very much. Now let's get into the actual investigation of the Appalachian Haunted Church. right, guys. Everything is set up. We're going pretty bare bones. We just have the REM pod and the music box set up and the cameras. So we're just gonna holler out. Is there anybody in this church with me and my friend here? My name is Dawson.
My name is Michael.
We don't come here with any disrespectful purpose. We just genuinely want to have a conversation with you. We want to get to know your story, why you're still here, if you're still here. So, I'm sure people come out here quite often. But we have this device right here. All you have to do is walk up to this little black wire and touch it, and it'll make that really obnoxious noise. And over here is a music box. If you step in front of it, it'll just play a creepy little musical tune. Could you do either of those things for us? If there's anybody out in the cemetery and you can hear us, why don't you come in here and have a good time with us? Yeah, and there is rain, but that sounded like 2 knocks.
It did to me too. That's why I asked. Didn't sound like rain to me, and we're literally, like you said earlier, we're completely all alone. There's no one anywhere near us.
Which is terrifying as well because there's only one exit.
Yeah.
So if there's a bear.
The first sound that I think we both also heard at the same time sounded like maybe like a floorboard in the corner of the building, and that did sound like 2 knocks right outside the church.
Yeah. Are you watching us from a distance? I mean, right after I said that.
I heard another knock right after you asked that. There was another knock, and it's not happening until we talk and ask questions, and then we both hear the knock.
Thank you for doing that. You're welcome in. You're welcome to come hang out with me and Michael. We're pretty cool dudes.
Absolutely, we're here to get to know you better, and hope that you want to interact with us.
Could you give us 2?
Did you hear that one?
I don't know. You tell me what you think you heard.
I think I heard the same exact sound, just a little more faint.
Yeah. Could you do it again, please? And once you do that, we can establish that you are here with us trying to communicate. And then we can ask more specific questions. But for now, it is going to seem a little annoying that we're, hey, do it again, do it again. But we just want to establish that contact first. What was that?
I was hoping you heard that.
Oh, you were, oh. Did it not sound like a whistle?
I heard, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was hoping that you heard that too, but it was so faint, I didn't want to bring it up if you didn't hear it too.
Can you whistle?
I don't know how to whistle.
I can't whistle either. This sucks.
Do you want me to maybe take a walk around the church real quick to see if there might be a person? Because we've heard multiple knocks and we both heard a whistling sound.
Well, I mean, we could walk out there, but the only way in is where we drove, and there's no other cars here. So for anybody to be out here without a vehicle, and we didn't see any cars when we were approaching, so it's just, we would see them before they got here. So,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, did you whistle, or was that maybe something natural, maybe a bird? If you whistled, maybe you could do it again. That was like the loud one.
It sounded closer that time. If that is you trying to engage with us, we warmly invite you, come even closer, come hang out with us, come inside the church if you were not already. Whoa.
That was a bat.
That was a
wasn't
bat.
it?
That was a bat.
Was
yeah.
it?
That was a bat. I believe so. Yep. It flew just like a bat. Right
Where'd it
outside.
go, though?
I don't know. He's in here somewhere.
Oh shit! There
There
it
he
is.
is. Did you get him?
Oh shit! But damn it! There's always that might be where the knocks were coming from.
Maybe.
Maybe if I step out, maybe if we step outside and I turn the light on, it'll attract it.
Maybe. Let's go.
Just watch out for the music box. Walk on the right side.
Want me to turn the flashlight on?
No, let's get out first. Let's get the bat.
Oh, dude.
Why did that just go off?
Was that not you?
No, it's that's why I said go on the right because it's facing. Look,
That's interesting.
it's
then.
facing.
Wow.
back.
Yes,
It's like
it
they
is. We
came
both.
out- It's like they came out with us.
Yeah, that is interesting. We both walked out on the right side, and I know the cameras picked that up.
What? Okay, let's.
Yeah, I saw the bat fly right next to your head, towards that side.
Okay, let's
So he's still in there.
try to get him out.
Wow. Wow. Yep.
What the fuck?
Thank you so much. If that is you here with us right now, thank you so much for listening and communicating with us. And we want you to keep engaging with us. Oh yeah, that.
Okay,
was scary.
it's out. It's out. It's
Should
out.
we shut the door?
Yes.
All right, turn the light on. Just make sure he doesn't swoop in here again.
Okay.
Well, that's.
It doesn't stay shut, does it?
Is there something? Do we have anything yet?
We can try to. Oh,
Oh, there's another one in here.
is there?
Yeah, I just saw
shit,
one.
now we're locked in with it. Or maybe it's the same one. Maybe it followed us in.
That does not explain the music box.
Well, no, because the fact that we just came in and shut the door and everything, that should have caused some sort of. It would have caused more than what we would have caused by walking by. It just went off twice.
Yeah.
Because bats are not flying that low to the ground.
And that second one, I know you got that on camera, right?
We would have got both. You know what? Let's go in there. We'll leave this camera rolling, but
Okay.
we will we'll turn the light off and we'll just sit in night vision because it should not try to attack us because you have your hat on and I have the hoodie over my head.
Yeah.
And I think typically when they go after people, it's because they think their hair are nests. I think.
Well, that's not very comforting that I have long hair, Dawson. Thank
but
you.
you have a hat.
Yeah, I have. I'm covering part of it, not the long, nesty part.
Okay, so we're gonna go in and shut the light off. And we'll go over to the front. Okay. Be careful, because I can't really see.
Yeah.
And then follow me, walk on this.
On the left side. Yep.
That whistling noise that we heard potentially could be the bat squeak as well.
Yeah. Definitely can't roll that out.
If you're in here and you made that music box go off, we really genuinely appreciate it. Could you maybe do it again for us? And if you don't know what you did, it's that green light that's on the ground there.
So if you want to hear some more of that beautiful, pretty music, just go play with that green light.
You could also just simply make a knock, like maybe you were. Okay, I heard it.
So did I.
Now, guys, let me just be very clear. These are really quiet. I'm going to do my best with the audio to make sure you can hear these, but this is something that you potentially have to take our word for because they are very faint, and while we hear them, microphones aren't that great. Thank you very much. If you were the one who made I just saw the bat.
Yep, so did I.
If you were the one who made the music box go off, could you knock twice? First of all, oh shit, that damn bat. There was a loud bang over on that side.
That's what I was
Potentially the bat hitting the wall.
There it is.
Dude,
Thank you so much.
I've never had that go off.
And the bat's over here behind us.
Thank you. I just saw it fly, so
Yeah.
it's absolutely not the bat.
Definitely not the bat. Well, thank you so much for playing that beautiful music for us. We definitely keep encouraging you to do it more. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. We never get tired of that music, so you play with that as much as you want to tonight.
You were genuinely the first person to ever make that go off for me.
Thank you for playing the music, but if you want to engage with us in other ways as well, we definitely invite you to maybe knock on some of the walls in here. There's also this the wonderful Bible on the altar if you want to maybe play with the pages.
Whoa.
Or keep playing music. Thank you.
Now, when I tested that at my house, the only time it would ever go off is if, one, I didn't have it properly calibrated, but when that happens, it will literally, if it goes off, it doesn't stop until I reset it. So what's happening right now is not that. So it is calibrated, it is working, and it's going off just for a second. Thank you so much. Are we talking to someone who owned this church, potentially the minister? If yes, please step in front of that again. That was loud.
That was loud.
Thank you for that. I can't tell what that was. If that was a yes, could you do the same exact thing again, please?
If you were affiliated with the church, please play that music again.
There's that knock again.
Yeah.
I think maybe yes. Were you the minister? If yes, could you make 2 knocks? Was that 2 or that might have been the bat hitting something because it sounded a little different. That could just be like settling and everything because we did walk in and out a couple times, potentially putting strain on these old floors.
Right.
But the knocks sound completely different. They sound unlike the wood. It sounds like a knuckle hitting the wood. Those little knocks.
If you want us to stay in here and keep talking with you, please let us know by playing with the music if you want us to stay.
Three, 2, 1.
If you want us to leave, please let us know by playing the music. If you want us to leave, play the music.
So what I want to do is pull out the voice recorder,
Okay.
and I'm going to set it on the ground, and we're each going to ask 2 questions. So I'll start out, I'll ask a question, we'll wait 10 seconds, and then you'll ask a question.
Okay.
And we have to be completely silent, no shifting, no itching,
Yeah.
and then we'll do it twice. If you were the one who made that music box go off, could you say yes or no into this red light on the floor next to my feet?
Do you want us to stay or do you want us to leave?
How do you feel about the Whitehead family?
Were you affiliated with this church in any way?
All right, let's play it back. And we'll see what happens.
If you're the one
Hold this real quick.
Could you say yes or no into this red light on the floor next to my feet?
Whoa.
Do you want us to stay? Or do you want us to leave? How do you feel about the Whitehead family?
Whoa. That sounded like something.
I couldn't make it out, but I thought I heard something too.
Were you affiliated with this church in any way?
Okay, so I will just say, after the first question, I thought I heard yes. And it wasn't that clear, but it sounded like something was different than the ambient background. And then after the Whitehead family, I thought I heard something as well. And now this is probably confirmation bias. I'll have to actually check and review, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought I heard I hate them. Just like I hate them. If you did speak into that, thank you very much. We appreciate you trying. Also, this goes to show that that music box going off is weird. Because why did it stop? It went off, what, 5 times?
Yeah.
And it's just completely not going off right now? Could you make that go off again? Dude, that was loud.
That was right. That was right inside of the church with us. We're both completely still. We're both on completely opposite ends of where that knock just took place.
If you're also scared of the bat, could you show us some sort of sign that you don't like the bat? Was that you shifting?
Nope. I heard that too. I was completely still. It sounded like it happened right behind the altar right here.
Would you like us to read from the Bible?
If you can make that music go off again, we can read a passage from the Bible for you if you'd like. But you have to play with that green light and get that pretty music to play again for us.
Dude,
Yeah.
holy.
We'll keep our word. We can read from for you. Do you want to read?
My only fear is the bat. So,
I don't mind.
yeah, I'm gonna step back
Okay. I'll turn the flashlight from my phone on if you'd like.
and just read like one verse, and then we'll ask if they want us to repeat it.
Okay. Jeremiah 8:12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? No, they were not at all ashamed, nor did they know how to blush. Therefore, they shall fall among those who fall. In the time of their punishment, they shall be cast down, says the Lord. If you would like me to read another passage, please play with that light and get the music play for us again, and I will read again. If you could play that music again by the green light. In 5 seconds, I will read again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you want him to get away from the Bible because you do not want him to read it anymore, could you step in front of that green light just like you did and play that music?
I don't know about you, but I take that as pretty clear communication.
That was really impressive. That is one of the more impressive things that I've had in a long time. It wasn't like, hey, do something for us. It was, hey, if you want me to read from that Bible, make the music box specifically go off. And it went off after, it was probably a good 10 minutes.
No sound, no nothing.
We heard those little mouths.
No, I meant music.
Box.
No music box, right.
That was really cool. That's probably the bat.
Yeah.
Nibbling noise.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for communicating with us. And we would love to help encourage you to continue doing so. We would love to get to know you. We don't want to overstep our bounds, but we want to get to know you. Thank you.
There's 2 bats in here. I saw them pass. Sorry, guys, for mentioning the bats so much. You're probably like, shut up. You're in an abandoned place. You're gonna have bats, but it's scary. Okay, bats are scary. Just plain and simple.
When you take the whole scenario into consideration, we're in an abandoned church in the middle of the South, and in these mountains, late at night, with all these pitch black, with the music box.
Yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool to me. I have never had that music box go off, and it just went off like probably I think 7 times maybe. And it was really cool.
We literally have multiple bats flying right around our heads.
Yeah, and I've watched the bats get pretty close, and the music box didn't go off.
Oh, I saw that.
So it's not the bats.
It's not the bats.
But thank you for making that go off again. We really, and see, that right there was an example.
Yep, there's no bats around. And a knock.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dude, that just went off for so long.
Yeah. Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Is there anything we can do for you? Whoa.
Would you like us to leave you some sort of offering in the church? If you'd like for us to leave you an offering, play that music for us, please.
A donation. Would you like us to donate to this church? Oh. Thank you very much. So, before we get out of here, we definitely need to make a donation.
Absolutely.
Do you have cash?
Yeah, I do have cash.
You do have cash?
Yep.
Perfect. We will get. Do you want us to do that right now? If so, could you make that go off? Or if you would like us to do it whenever we leave, well, first let's just say, if you want us to do it right now, please make the music go off again, please. If you want us to do it later, before we leave, before we go, could you make that music go off, please? Weird. Just stopped. Basically said, hey, we want you to leave an offering. Mm-hmm. We're going to go donate right now, even though you didn't respond.
And please notice how, again, we just walked right past the music box.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, so it's that little slip. I want to make it very clear that the reason we just donated wasn't as like a now you have to talk to us sort of thing. I promise. The reason we donated was because we wanted to donate. So don't make it seem like, oh, now you owe us one. That's not what we were trying to do, just to be clear. I turned that on for a second just because for a second, dude, I was convinced there was somebody sitting in a pew. But it's just the way the light is shining from the music box and like reflecting onto the pew.
Right.
But dude, I was like, I have full goosebumps all over my body because I'm like, dude, somebody's sitting right there.
Hey, there just might be.
I mean, there could be, yeah. Are you sitting over there on that pew? If so, could you just knock on the side of the wood for the pew?
If you would like for me to read another passage from the Bible, please let me know by playing some more music for us.
Hopefully we didn't overstay our welcome, but if you would like us to go ahead and get out of here, you showed us everything you were going to show us, we left a donation, and now you want us to leave, could you just show us one last sign that that's what you want? And we will listen to you. We're going to respect your wishes. All you have to do is make that music go off. You overstayed your welcome this time. Dude.
Perfect.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I mean, very simply, we respect the spirits.
Absolutely.
And that was them full on, without a doubt, telling us it's time to go. Just like that.
Now they're saying, hurry up, get out of here.
Yep. All right. Well,
Okay guys, thank you very much for staying to the end of the video. Thanks for Michael for coming with me on these investigations. If you made it to the end, please comment down below, music box go crazy. Literally, music box go crazy. It's on the screen. That's how I know you stayed to the end and you are a real one. So we dealt with the bats for you guys.
Yep.
We dealt with the scariness of the Appalachian Mountains for you guys. So, in my opinion, I don't know, Michael, you may have to say yes or no. I think that deserves a subscribe and a like on the video.
Oh, absolutely. A subscribe, a like, a comment. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So, thank you guys very much. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.